They're all in and they're off. Absolution very fast away with Sagama on the stand side. Towards the outside, our Freddie and Sagama. Our Freddie with the noseband, and John Davy Boy also up with the leaders as they race down towards the 3.5, with John Davy Boy in the centre, our Freddie towards the outside. Absolution just lost his base on the rails, and Sagama now heads Absolution on the rails as they pass the 3. It's our Freddie, John Davy Boy, Sagama on the rails, La Chiquita towards the outside. Hinari, Televideo, Lashik making a bit of ground behind the leaders as they pass the 2. It's our Freddie who's made most of it. Sagama on the rails. John Davy Boy just lost his pitch. Absolution's looking for room. Lashik making ground, and Hinari, Televideo and La Chiquita towards the outside, but it's our Freddie who's made just about all. Pressed now by last year's winner, Absolution. Absolution has burst through on the rails, and it's Absolution coming to win this for the second year running with Michael Hills. Absolution from our Freddie. Cumbrian Waltzer comes fast and late, but Absolution wins it. Our Freddie a second, Cumbrian Waltzer third. La Chiquita was fourth, then Singing Star, and Lindsay Liu never got into it. Lashik, then Hinari, Televideo and John Davy Boy, and last of all was Sagama. So the result of the Coral Bookmakers handicap, another triumph for David Chapman with number 7 rather, Absolution, owned by Mr. M.F. Hyman, trained by David Chapman, his 4th success in the Coral Bookmakers handicap and ridden by Michael Hill. Second, number 1, our Freddie, owned by T.G. Mills Limited, trained by Wally Carter and ridden by Alan Monroe. And third, number 3, Cumbrian Waltzer, owned by Cumbrian Industrials Limited, trained by Peter Easterby and ridden by Mark Burst. The 4th horse, number 8, La Chiquita, didn't have the best of runs early in the race, having lost the rails pitch, but burst through after the halfway stage to win in terrific style, as Jimmy can review.
Well, once again, our Freddie hit the stalls and was really running. You can see that hood there, and you can see Alan Monroe in his usual style sitting right down in behind our Freddie. Well, he had the kick, and he's really making it tell. But look at the winner, Absolution, tucked in, just come off the rails, one off the rails now, and he hasn't got too much to go, but this suits Absolution. He doesn't want to see too much daylight. At this stage, I thought our Freddie was going to come home alone, but this is what can happen to him. He sometimes, if he doesn't make this break, and perhaps this ground is a little bit too good for him here today, if it had been that as fast as I thought it was going to ride, he might have kept going. But Absolution now gets his split. He comes along on the rails with Michael Hills, sticking his left hand. He's got the rails to keep him straight. Well, once he gets a neck up on our Freddie, this is when our Freddie sometimes doesn't backpedal, but he says, right, I've done enough, the other horse has got me, and that's what it's going to be. But Absolution, last year's winner, hasn't showed an edge to him this year until today. He's really come back with a bang.